I have already given 45 years of service to the nation, to the government, and I am already now nearing 70 years old. So I thought that it's about time that we have give to the new generation. A young generation is now appearing. We need to ensure that the party continues to remain relevant. The party must plan for its future. I've left to them a certain number of strategies and also the national mission, which I believe will be able to propel the development on a sustainable growth path for the future.
Because you pledged to implement some key reforms before you leave office, what is on your agenda, and realistically, how much can you accomplish in the next 5 months?
I wanted to reform. People like the idea of reform. And I was not just responding to them because they need reform, but I think I sincerely feel that the judiciary needs reform, police force needs reform, and the anti-corruption agency too needs reform. I was not able to do it for the first 4 years we were in power. I was able to do it only after we have already been returned to power after the last election. So I want this reform in place, and I can do it even in 5 months. I've also already introduced policies for social safety net. We have enlarged the social safety net, and I'm launching it soon. And this is to ensure that there's equitable distribution of income, and we want to make sure that we must have a new deal for the poor people, for the low-income people.
We are in a world financial crisis, and many countries, including Malaysia, were unable to decouple fast enough to lower their dependence on US markets. How is Malaysia positioned, and frankly, is this a good time for you to stand down at a time of economic crisis?
Our position today is strong. Our economy is resilient. We have diversified our market, not to be entirely dependent too much on the US market. We have developed other markets which are profitable to us. We have also undertaken other measures also to strengthen our economy. We emphasize a lot on the importance of the development of the human capital. This is our asset. If we are going to go into the future, we must have Malaysians who are well educated, with first-class mentality, at the same time determined and confident of the future, and also can provide leadership to the government, leadership to the private sector. Our policy of continuing to be friendly with the private sector remains. So the economy, as I like to say, has very strong fundamental, and it is resilient. So it doesn't matter if I go at this time and let the new generation take over.
Your likely successor will be the current Deputy Prime Minister, Najib Razak. What will be the risks, responsibility and challenges that he will face?
First is the economic situation. Well, that's very challenging. Second is the issue of national unity. The issues they are related to race and religion. We want to make sure that the nation will always enjoy unity.
The opposition leader, Anwar Ibrahim, has promised many times to have enough parliamentary defectors to bring down the government. That has not happened. But given the economic crisis right now, the leadership transition, is it perhaps time to call it a truth for both coalitions to work together effectively?
This is the time that we must cooperate, we must understand each other. This is not the time to create any kind of political upheaval. This is not the time to create a situation that upset the people. This is not the time to do anything that can destabilize the society. Anwar has been telling the whole world that, giving various dates, that he could get a number of my MPs, members of parliament, to cross over to his side. And by so doing, then we will fall and he will form a new government, but he has never succeeded. He has been telling what today is just lies and lies and lies. I don't understand why he must persist in this. And there's so much that needs to be done. An opportunity for young leaders to emerge after this transition. The transition that I promise will be one that is peaceful, the one that is peaceful, very democratic. And and certainly will ensure continuity in whatever we have been doing so far.